Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with the next episode of my TV Scaries. The Horror Man's TV Scaries is a series in which I discuss horror-themed episodes of TV shows that are not typically horror-themed. The episode I will be discussing this time aired on Halloween night, 1990. It's called Revenge of the Teenage Dead, and it's from Season 2 of Doogie Howser, MD. In Revenge of the Teenage Dead, Vinny is filming a slasher film called Revenge of the Teenage Dead. Everyone has a role. Doogie, Wanda, Janine, and even Doogie's dad, Dr. Hauser. Meanwhile, Doogie is mentoring a child prodigy not unlike himself, who is applying to medical schools. When Doogie realizes the young med school applicant is a bit too regimented and has a boring life for a kid, he decides to offer him a role in Vinny's movie, the role of the killer. Doogie doesn't want him to miss out on his childhood, which gives Doogie a better appreciation of his own parents, who allowed him to be a kid despite being a child prodigy himself. Gregory, Doogie's mentoree, agrees to take the role as the killer in Vinny's slasher film. Sure enough, starring in the movie makes him realize he wants to stay a kid a little while longer. It just proves horror is the answer. What's so much fun about this episode is much of it consists of Vinny filming his slasher movie. We get to see a lot of footage of Revenge of the Teenage Dead, and Vinny even has a showing of the film with the rest of the group at the end of the episode. The killer in the movie wears a hockey mask and uses a chainsaw to chop up the victims. But there's a twist in this slasher. The victims come back to life as zombies and seek revenge on the killer. And, as you've probably figured out, that's why it's called Revenge of the Teenage Dead. This episode really is a blast for horror fans, and Doogie Howser, MD is one of my favorite shows of the 90s. There is another horror-themed episode of it I will also be discussing in the future. But for now, do you remember Revenge of the Teenage Dead? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Next time on The Horror Man's TV Scaries, I'll be discussing an episode with horror elements from my favorite sitcom of all time. Tune in next week to find out what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Be kind. Subscribe.